there's no comparison. You're saying they commit war crimes, we commit war crimes, we're all equally bad. That's not true. Can I remind you that when the international community united to fight ISIS, yes, ISIS controlled territory. In that territory, there were cities. Famously in Mosul, in 2016, in defeating ISIS, there were, unfortunately, civilian casualties. But defeating ISIS was the goal, and the world is better with ISIS defeated. It's the same with Hamas. We are trying to avoid civilian casualties. The people of Gaza are not our targets. Hamas is our target. Hamas is responsible for this war. Israel is responding to violence that was inflicted upon it. We are targeting Hamas's military machine. We don't want to see innocent civilians caught up in the crossfire. I'd like to be able to tell you at Sky News that we can promise there won't be a single civilian hurt in this war. But you know that's impossible. There hasn't been a war in modern history where civilians haven't been caught up in the crossfire. But what I can say as the representative of a democratic society, we will make every effort. We will make every effort to minimize civilian casualties. Hamas, however, does the opposite. When we ask Palestinians to leave combat areas... You may want to do that,
but it is not happening. It is not
Why do you say that? Because you believe Hamas propaganda that Israel is responsible for these deaths? That's the basis of your...
Are you saying that every image we see on our television screens has been fabricated from somewhere else, that every child we see pulled from rubble and taken to a hospital running out of supplies is a fake picture?
And in Mosul, there weren't difficult pictures as well. War is very, very difficult. We don't want to see civilian casualties. But who is responsible for this war?
Are you saying, there is collateral damage of civilians, or are you not saying that?
I am saying the civilian population of Gaza is suffering. I am saying that there are civilian casualties. I'm saying we are making a maximum effort to minimize those casualties, as Britain does when it fights wars. We don't want to see civilian casualties. But we cannot allow Hamas to have immunity, just as you didn't give ISIS immunity when you defeated it in 2016 in Mosul. Don't judge Israel by a standard you don't judge yourself. That's not fair.
Well, you know, that was led by Iraqi and Kurdish forces in Mosul. I happened to be there.
With British support, correct, with British support, British air power. No, I think the British did the right thing in defeating Hamas, in defeating ISIS. They did the right thing. They saved the world from evil people. ISIS had a territorial caliphate in Iraq and Syria. But can't you understand that Hamas has got the same sort of terror enclave? They've taken over territory. They've butchered our people. They treat the people of Gaza terribly. It's time Hamas was finished. We will destroy their military machine, and we will...
Hey man, the people are on to this devil. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who still rule and teach well. And peace and blessings and safety to the Lord's elect. And this lady, this is from Sky News. Hamas, Israel-Hamas war. There is, quote unquote, there's no evidence we attacked Gaza hospital. Now, the previous video I watched, let's see if I can find it real quick.
I need gas money, but I don't get paid till next week. What should I do?
Don't even stress about it. Just down.
More devastating news coming out of the Middle East this afternoon after an airstrike on a Gaza hospital killed at least 500 people. The deadly blast comes hours before President Joe Biden is scheduled to arrive in Israel.
So this is a hospital attack. Okay, they shot a missile and hit a hospital, killing 500 people. A hospital. People were fleeing there. You know, refugees were fleeing there. People were injured in previous missile attacks were there. Men, women, children, babies, elderly. And these devils, the people of the land of Israel currently, which are imposters, okay, they bombed what they would call Gaza. Okay. Now, the video that you saw first, that devil, he was trying to say that, oh, now that they're saying that, it wasn't us, it was the Islamic Jihad. So here it is. the biggest war between Israel and Palestine, between Israel and the minority, is taking place, and another Islamic group, instead of siding with Palestine, they're going to actually bomb, Gaza territory. And you see the reporter, she's on his ass, man. She's on his ass. He didn't answer too many questions that she had. She asked him specifically, she asked him a few questions, and he kind of, diverted. He answered the question without answering the actual question. You see? Because the whole world is on to this devil. He's now being exposed. His playbook is it reminds me of, you have basketball, football. I'm thinking about mainly football though, because you have playbooks, what they call a playbook. Okay. And you got coaches, they become very successful, or teams may become very successful, like the Golden State Warriors or the San Antonio Spurs back in the day, because the plays that they were running, they were innovative. They were new, they were fresh, and other teams, had a hard time adapting to it. But over time, over years, then teams start to be able to adapt to that style of play. Well, the teams is the other nations. The teams is the nations of the earth, the people of the earth, and they're starting to get hip to your playbook, man. Oh, we save the world from we have to save the world from these evil people, And yeah, we commit war. We don't commit war crimes. They commit war crimes. Even though you do commit war crimes, by your definition of your law, you commit war crimes. Okay, restricting, holding back water, holding back food, holding back electricity. Those are all war crimes. Well, I don't know about electricity, but I know holding back water to civilians of that nation, that's a war crime, according to international law. But this is why the scriptures call this man the accuser of the brother. You see? This is why the scriptures call him the accuser of the brother. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Right, which is Temanites, is the tribe of the nation of Edom, which we believe, according to faith, that's the Germans, because the Temanites are the smartest, are the wisest of the Edomites. Okay, but the Lord is speaking to all Edom, but He's using Teman as a reference point, because Teman is the wisest of them all. So the Lord says, Jeremiah 49, verse 7, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? What's going on? The Lord's putting a spirit of division in your house, man. Like I said, she was on your ass, man. She was on his tail. Everything that he said, because she knew that the whole thing was BS. Oh, they're blaming on Islamic Jihad. It's BS. Okay? This is how they get down. They bombing hospitals with 500 people, man. This is how they get down. This is Luke. St. Luke 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Right, how much I had to go through what he had to go through. Verse 51, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? This is why you got so many wars going on in the planet Earth. The Lord said there will be wars and rumors of wars. The main rumor of war that we're looking for is World War III. And see, what is World War? World War means that you have a war where many nations of the world are involved. Or pretty much the majority of nations in the world are involved. Major nations, the nations that matter, the nations that control things. You see? So you're gonna have a one war here, one war there, one war here, one war there, and then it becomes what? A world war, because all those different players have allies, and those allies have to get involved, which is another nation. So before you know it, all the nations of the world, all the major nations, like I said, all the major military players are involved, and it's a world war. So that's the main rumor of war that we're looking for. And before you have a world war, you're going to have a war, like I said, war over there. Oh, look to the right. Oh, war over there. Oh, look to the left. Oh, another war over there. So you're going to have many wars. You got Israel, Hamas. You got Russia, Ukraine. You got China and Taiwan. You got all these different beefs on a global stage and scale. You know, scriptures say that Yahweh is a man of war. It's Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. It says Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. This is Luke chapter 2, verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. So the Lord is not, Yahweh Shai is asking sarcastically, well, rhetorically, do you think that I'm coming to give peace? Then he answers his own question by saying, I tell you, nay, but rather division. So the Lord Yahweh Shai came to bring division, and mainly division is being brought to the house of Esau. Because if I continue reading in Luke 12, it's going to go into how the Lord is causing division even in the household, even in households, you know. And that's before the micro C-hip. You know, that's before, shit hit the fan. That's before it's famine and plague. Because nowadays you got, one household, when you think about the 1940s, 1950s, everybody in that household, they all believe the same thing. The children believe the same thing that the parents raised them up in. You know, it wasn't no the son is an atheist, emo, the father is a devout Christian, the mom is a damn tree hugger. Nah, it wasn't like that. Pretty much everybody in that household, like I said, they had the same mind. But nowadays you have all of these different philosophies. You have the Moism, you got the Transformerism, you got the the Democrats, the Republicans, because people go hard for these beliefs. Nowadays people go so hard for their philosophy to the point that they're arguing, they're protesting in the street. You got the daughter believes in abortion, she gets an abortion. The parents don't want her to get it, daughter gets it. Like, no. But that's the type of division that you got nowadays. Now this is the book of St. Mark chapter 3 verse 23. It says, and he called unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? See, this is an example of Satan casting out Satan. Okay, this video.
Well, I'm joined now from Tel Aviv by Mark Regev, senior advisor to the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and a former Israeli ambassador to the UK. Good evening to you. Was it you?
Apparently not.
You see, she wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. She opened up, good evening to you. Was it you? She ain't, this is the end, man. People can feel it. People putting their lives on the line. These journalists, that's a noble job if you do it nobly. Journalism, that's a noble job. Like I said, if you do it nobly, because you got some journalism that's obviously construed to push propaganda. And this devil on the right, it should be switched. She should be on the right. He should be on the left. They both look like devils though. She probably just playing a role, because the world is a stage, man. The world is a stage, but it doesn't matter, because she's meant, even if she is playing a role, the reason why she's playing that role is because she's meant to embody the spirit of the people. She's meant to embody the spirit of the masses. So this is how the majority of people feel. This is how the majority of people want to speak to these top Israeli government officials, man. So she's gonna come in the tone of a citizen. So she opened up quick, like I said, she on his ass. Good evening. What is it you? She really didn't even want to greet him. She didn't even want to say good evening. She just wanted to say, what is it you? You could see he on the hot seat. He's sweating.
To the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and a former Israeli ambassador to the UK. Good evening to you. Was it you?
Apparently not. With the
Apparently not. What type of answer is that?
whole time gathering more information, and now the highest.
Hey. Good evening to you. Was it you?
Apparently not. With the whole time gathering more information, and now the highest probability appears to be that this was an Islamic Jihad rocket. And as crazy as that sounds,
Now, the Islamic Jihad rocket, now I don't know if they can determine whether or not it was the Islamic Jihad rocket after impact, after explosion. I don't know if they can recover some pieces from it, or I don't know how that worked. But if it's an Islamic, let's say it was an Islamic Jihad missile, well, don't Israel got Islamic Jihad missiles? How hard would it be for Israel to get their hands on the Islamic Jihad missile? And to that's like a dirty gun. That's like a gun that's not registered. You know, you get your hand on a missile that's got the face of your enemy on it. That's a dirty missile. You can use it how you want to use it because you can just blame it on your enemy, the scapegoat. And that's what Esau has. This is the playbook that I'm talking about. This is the playbook where he fake an attack, blaming on somebody else, a gruesome attack, blaming on somebody else, you know, and then call out propaganda. This devil got the nerve to talk about some damn propaganda, man. Who created propaganda? These people. These people right here created propaganda. So the Lord is creating the spirit of division. This is an example of Satan casting out Satan.
statistics are clear. In past rounds of fighting, some 33% of Islamic Jihad rockets that were fired into Israel fell short and landed in Gaza. Now, our intelligence is reporting to us that there was Islamic Jihad fire.
30% of... So he's saying that the Islamic Jihad shot a rocket that was intended to go to Israel, but it fell short. Because 30% of their rockets fall short. And it fell, if it just so happened to fall short and land right on a hospital. On a hospital. Come on, man. We don't believe you. The world don't believe you. You being exposed. He's being exposed. Jeremiah 49, verse 9. If grape gatherers came to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. So the Lord is uncovering you, man. He's uncovering your secret places. Let's go to Isaiah 47. Because Israel is nothing but the money baby, you know, of the planet Earth. You know, they're the tunnel of how do you say not extortion? What's the word? Is it extortion? Laundering. That's what it is. They're the laundering baby, the money laundering tool or funnel or tunnel. It's Isaiah 47 verse 1. It says, "Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." Right? So it's talking about Babylon, which is America. Okay, but like I said, America, man, they do anything Israel wants. They send billions of dollars. You Americans send billions of dollars to Israel. Okay? The Lord said in Jeremiah 49, he made Esau bare. The Lord equated Esau to Babylon in Psalms 137. Let me see. I get another Bible. Psalms 147. All right. 137. So like I said, 147. It's like I got the phone horizontal. I don't normally have it horizontal. Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Raise it means destroy, tear down, really. Tear down. Verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that reward of thee, as thou hast served us. So you see, Esau is equated to the daughter of Babylon. You see, to the daughter of Babylon. So we're talking to all the Edomites, you know, with these prophecies here. Of course, it applies to America chiefly, but all the Edomites, they're gonna get the same, they're gonna get that same spirit put upon them that Babylon's gonna get. Babylon's gonna get violence. These people, these other Edomites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, they're gonna get violent. They're gonna inherit violence. You know, all of them are gonna inherit that fire at the end. Obadiah, they're gonna get Obadiah verse 18. This is Isaiah 47 verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. You see, everybody is on to this, man. These Ish people, man. These Ish people is not looking so innocent. They're not looking so holy. They never looked holy. They never looked holy. When did they keep any of the laws of the Holy Bible? Let's start there. This is shoot, where was I gonna go? Oh, Isaiah. Before I forget, Isaiah 32. Verse 5. The vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. So nobody's looking at you like you just this liberal, individual. You're really vile. Okay, you're really churl, which is like a stingy individual. It says, verse 6, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, like that guy in this video speaking villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy. Whoo! Call him like Al-Bashir Shah. That's this guy, man. Oh, we destroyed we saved the world from evil people, and we destroyed their whole land, and we also destroyed civilians, but the world is a better place. Yeah, we commit war crimes, but they commit bigger war crimes, and our war crimes, we're the Jewish people, so our war crimes don't count. It says in Isaiah 32 verse 6, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against Yahweh, to make empty the soul of the hungry. And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Right? His job was to try to deceive us from these scriptures. Verse 7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. And this lady in this video, like I said, she's coming at him sideways, but she coming at him right, though, asking all the right questions. And he's just lying, straight up lying, man. Straight up lying, man. But that's okay, because the world sees you. That's why she coming at you that's why the world is coming at you like this now. It's Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstone and grind meal. Uncover the locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. And that's it. Your shame is being seen, man. Your nakedness is being uncovered. People is hip to you. You're not some righteous, fair, you know, like I said, noble person. No, you're actually churl. You're actually vile. You're wicked, the wicked. And on top of that, you're pretending to be the children of the Heavenly Father, and you're not. Now, it'd be one thing if you was just doing it, and then people just over time just started, putting that on you, but you put that upon yourself. It's Isaiah 47 verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yahweh Shai is coming for you, man. Yahweh Shai is coming for you, Edomites, man. It's over for you. First, the world is going. It say you shall be chased out of the earth, man. This is the beginning of it. It said that you shall be cast down from heaven. You being cast down from heaven, man. Get that. Revelation 12. And 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So you being cast out into the earth, meaning you being cast down. All your lies is being cast down. You're being found out to be a man and not God. Okay? And all of your angels and all, everybody, everything is coming down. Let me see. This is Revelation. Oh, Salakia. Let me make a correction. This is Revelation 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. Right? Now, who's the dragon? Esau, Edom, and his power structure. It said that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. How did Esau deceive the whole world? Okay, by mainly through the Renaissance period, rebirth, iconoclasm. Then he deceived the Israelites, telling them that they weren't the people. In the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. They deceived them by telling the Israelites that ye are not my people. Esau, you fulfilled that prophecy, man. Wow. You got a lot to pay for. It says Revelation 12. Like I said, I'm gonna make a correction because the way I broke this verse down was incorrect. I was thinking about the verse for the breakdown for the next verse, Salakia. So this is Revelation 12 and 9, midway through. It says he was cast out into the earth. Right? That means that it says, and his angels were cast out with him. Right? That's dealing with his fighter jets. That's dealing with his planes, his fighter jets, his military. Okay, when he being cast out of earth, that's dealing with Yahweh Shai coming and not meeting him as a man. Okay, because you start at verse 7. This is going into the war in heaven from Revelation chapter 7. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 through 9. That's the war in heaven. Now, the verses I've been thinking about that I tried to apply to that scripture, and I did that incorrectly, so Salakia. But this is the correct breakdown right here. This is Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his anointing. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Right. So how is Esau being cast down? Number one, by the truth. By the truth being preached by the elders and apostles of great millstone, and all the men and like-minded brethren and teachers and prophets. Okay, that's how the truth is being pushed, number one. That's how he's being cast down, number one. But he's also being cast down because his lies is being exposed. On a grand scale, the Lord is exposing him. His nakedness is being uncovered. His shame is being seen. All his tricks is being found out. His dirty little tricks and schemes, his plots. That's what a serpent does. He's got all kind of tricks and schemes. The scriptures call them the wiles of the devil. Let's get that. Ephesians 6 verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You see? So you may be able to stand against the wiles of The devil, Satan, man. You know, when you go to that word wiles, let me go to it in the blue letter. That's Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11. Ephesians 6 verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You see? Let me read that in the NLT. Ephesians 6 verse 11 in the NLT. Put on all of God's armor so that you will be able to stand firm against all strategies of the devil. You see, because this man has many different strategies. Okay, and they're all wicked strategies. It says, when he speaketh right, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. That's in Proverbs 26, I believe. When he speaketh right, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. It says, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So let's go to this word wiles.
Strong's G 3180, Methodiah.
Methodiah. And that's where you get the word method from, right? A method is a what? A form of a strategy or a formula or a plan. It's a method, a Methodiah. His wiles, his methods. It says cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. That's what the word Methodiah or method really mean. Cunning arts, deceit, crafty, trickery. That's why people say there's a method. You see, right here it says method. That's the spirit. Method. And see, that's where, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. It's all good though, Lord willing, it'll come back. But, I was going to say, that's what people say. There's a method to my madness. There's a method to my madness. That's the saying. It says compare method, traveling over, i.e. travesty, trickery, wow, lie in wait. You see, that's what the devil does, man. It tells you the same thing in Psalms. I believe that's his 10th chapter. He sitteth in the lurking places. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Now, this man, like I said, he is a violent man. He's a bloody man. And he's also a false accuser. And he will never admit when he is wrong. I'm going to close with this one. This is Sirach, chapter 13, verse 3. The rich man have done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wronged, and he must entreat also. So the rich man have done wrong. Here it is. They breaking international laws. They doing all kind of shit, man. That they technically are not supposed to do. But when you at the top and you running shit your damn self, you do what you want. It says the rich man have done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. So the rich man do wrong, and yet they still find room to threaten you. They still sending more threats. Yeah, we're gonna flatten it like a pancake. Man, if you read the comments on social media pertaining to this topic, and you read the spirit that these small hats is coming in, these people are coming in the spirit like they coming like they the real Israelites or something. You know what I'm saying? The way that they saying, you're flatten them. Flatten. I want it to be flat. That's not, I saw a video with some crazy destruction in Gaza, and the people is saying like, that's not good enough. I need to see more babies dead. I need to see more. That's what they saying in the comment section, man. This is the mindset of these people, the vile person, man. So what do you think as the king, so are his officers? So what do you think the people at the top is feeling, man? They're going to continue to doing what they doing because it's all, the Lord is instigating World War III, man. As it says in Isaiah 13, the Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle, man. Okay? And Esau and Babylon is in for a big surprise. If he ain't already know, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstones who still will and teach well. Peace, blessings, safety to the Lord's elect. Kwame Asharala, Shalom, Abba, Abba.